What is going on, guys? We're back with another video. Today, we are in our Chicago Bears franchise. It's only the Super Bowl, nothing big. It's only a Year 3 rematch of Season 1 Super Bowl in which we won. Trubisky was the quarterback back then. The Texans, their record looking a lot rough than before, but still they're a great team, and they might have just got very unlucky. But they're still lucky enough to be here. Of course, before we go any further, obviously this is the last game of the season. Could this be the last game of the series? Regardless, if we're going to do another season and or a stream for the offseason, I want to see 134 likes. I think it's easy for you guys to do. You guys should easily nail that. If you guys want to see it continue, 134 likes. If that's the number I even said, I've already forgot. So this is the roster for the final game of the year. Win or lose. It doesn't matter if you win. Doesn't matter if you lose. It's the final game. I mean, obviously it matters if you win, but you know what I mean. There's a lot of guys that we do at the draft. So, you know, guys like Darren Lee could be replaced. Guys like Fuller, Byron Jones. What else do we have? Offense. We have offensive linemen we might have to replace, like Leno. Burton's getting older. You know, there's some guys that definitely could. Anthony Miller. There's a lot of positions. So, unlike past years where we couldn't really tell, you know, Eddie Goldman, Hankins, couldn't really tell what we needed to upgrade. There's a lot of names that we could definitely get improvements for, specifically younger. I mean, let's go for it right now. The Texans are an 89 overall. We are a 93 overall, so definitely not a walk in the park regardless of record. Let's see who wins this game. Deshaun Watson basically maxed. Did he win? No, he didn't win MVP. We did, but he was very close to winning MVP. Hopkins, not on Michael Evans' level at this point, but he's still very good. And he's going to be a tough guy to cover. Jadeveon Clowney, very solid stuff. This is going to be a tough one. And we are playing in a very open stadium here. If I'm not mistaken, this is the Buccaneers Stadium, right? I feel like we've played here before. I don't even know. I think this is the Buccaneers Stadium, though. And the Texans are hyped. I don't like to see that at all. The Super Bowl. Get your Buccaneers logos out of here. That's not how it works. Can't put Buccaneers on it. I don't care if it's your stadium. It's in your Super Bowl. Look at this. This is an atmosphere we are used to. This should be a mainly home crowd. It really should be. Career record. Not super great, but he's got them to the Super Bowl twice now. That's obviously something to be very happy about. Maybe even 3 times. I don't know who last year's was. They might have been in it. But they're definitely going to be looking for revenge. Adcock going to prove himself as the first time he's been in a Super Bowl. It's kind of crazy to think because, you know, he's super successful. 2-time MVP already. You know, blowing Trubisky out of the water. Yet Trubisky, he got a Super Bowl before him, so that's the way it is. Well, before him, obviously. The ages, I would say Nash is probably a bit younger. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. I don't know who has the ball here. I don't even know who I should want to have the ball. Do we want the ball first? I don't even know. We get it. Get your hand down, buddy. Like Evans. Don't touch their hands. They could trick you and put stuff on it. I don't know what they would put on it, but slippery butter as opposed to the sticky butter. Jeromepkr is going to be the return man here. We are, of course, receiving the ball first. Hopefully the shadows aren't too big of an issue. Hopefully the sun doesn't peek right out in front of our quarterback at the wrong time. We get to get the ball first against a very tough defense. Hopefully Watt just doesn't want to play against us. Hopefully he's just not interested. He's like, yeah, don't want it. Don't want it. Keep it. I'll take it. Copa, please. For the love of God, Copa, you're not off to a good start. Not exactly sure where Nash's captain badge is, but apparently it's gone. It's gone. Not as pressureful for us. Jordan Howard, of course, last week did not play super well. Looking to hopefully play a little bit better here. And unfortunately, Leno can't catch the edge. Save us from getting caught on the edge, but we're still going to gain a few yards. 3rd and 7, not a great start. Texans defense, they do have Watt, Trent Murphy, DJ Reader, not a bad interior, and then linebackers in general. Front 7 is great. Secondary, though, great safeties, cornerbacks can be exploited. So that's where we're gonna have to find little windows where we can avoid the safeties, because they do have great safeties. And in that case, I think we'll be good. And we're already in some trouble here. Nash rolling out to the right. Nash is gonna have to use his legs. Nash, a little risky, does fumble, but that will be out of bounds. You just don't know where you are on the field at all times. So sometimes, even if he's out of bounds, that's still just a situation of potential turnover. And Howard gets injured early on. That is not a good look, because he's not really looking super great after that. Breida makes a play, can't stay in bounds, only gains 2. Offense is really struggling right now. He should be back, so at least Howard, he's not really super injured. Gonna miss him for some plays, but at least it's not a long-term thing. Breida underneath. Breida is gonna get the first. We have been barely converting these third downs. We run up the middle, got a bunch of tight ends in. We got some big fellas. Burton's by far the smallest tight end we have. And Breida gets killed. Nowhere to go there. Clowney, free rush. Trying to hold out. Really not going to have anyone. And there goes St. Brown, who's got a look. Maybe had Mike Evans deep, but St. Brown was easier to hit. Great blocking. Amazing blocking. And Breida to the outside. Nice cut. Breida. Wow. Great tackle by Trent Murphy. Almost called him Trent Brown. Very close to being a touchdown. All right, it's one thing to make these crazy catches in the regular season, Mike. But the playoffs, the postseason, Super Bowl, can't do it here. Nash is going to run. Nash down to the 1-2, actually. Very scary, because he's definitely known to fumble the ball here and there. A long drive, not a super successful one, even though we are in the red zone, because we got very lucky. Howard's back in. But can we cap this off with a fullback touchdown? Almost. Last week he had one. Would have been nice to see it here. I think it was last week. It's sometime in the postseason. It was a great time to run a fullback dive, because Howard back in for the first play. You would expect him to get the ball, and maybe should have taken the edge there. I thought we would have easily had it, but Clowney has been a force to be reckoned with so far. This Texans defense is not giving us much on the ground. 3rd and goal. We're going to keep it on the ground. 3rd time the charm, and yes, it is. Good job, Howard. Coming back in, getting the first touchdown of the game. Great drive. From the 20, defense did a pretty damn good job. Or special teams, I suppose. McLeod, we saw that guy before. He's huge. Going deep underneath, actually. McLeod, Roquan, good job. Apparently, Deshaun Watson is 1 for 2, and he has an interception on the game. I don't really know what that's about, but that keeps happening. Ooh, I almost got us in some trouble there. Early find, but we stripped the ball out. Good job, Fuller. 3rd and 7, good stuff. At first, before that drop, I was thinking, man, this quick throwing stuff is actually really good. Might kill us, but it's not really giving the receivers a great chance to make a play on the ball. Tight end's trying to make a play to the outside, wide open Hopkins. I don't know how you leave him that open. Amos going to try to strip. Can't get it to the 44-yard line, though. Over the middle, nobody on him. Amos, once again, trying to strip the ball. Can't get it. Fuller and Hopkins are a really good, they're a really good duo. This is a very formidable matchup. Both teams, they honestly just feel like the Bears of the AFC. Obviously, we have a little bit more talent across the board, but overall, they've got great defensive pieces. They've got some great offensive pieces. You got Watson. And, oh, my God, look at the truck. Good job by Eddie Jackson. It's going to be a 3rd and 4, so it's not, not the end of the world here. Let's see if Mac can get something. Roquan over the middle. And what a catch by Derby. Oh, my Lord. That is an amazing one. To the 14-yard line. Potentially the last play of the first quarter coming up here. Both teams wasting quite a bit of the clock. 2 drives. Basically the whole first quarter. To the outside, and I think he for a split second wanted to throw it there, but realized that would have been a terrible decision. 3rd and 9. I thought that was a screen. Mack is in trouble. Running back is open. Try to drop back. Try to save the play. Mack going deep. Throws it away. I know the coverage was great, but he had time still to throw. Of course, started the second quarter, basically, and we're going to be up by 4. We get the ball as well. Jabril. Last drive wasn't super, convincing, but it ended with 7 points. That's all that matters. Jabril. huge hit there. That is not something I want to see often. He's a tank, though. I believe in him. I'm going to try to bring it to the air a little bit more this drive. And there is a wide open Anthony who actually kind of gets away for a first down there. Good throw. In some trouble. And that is a terrible decision by us. I think if we would have looked early and set our feet, Howard may have scored. They look like they're going to bring extra. They will. Over the middle, Anthony Miller doing a pretty damn good job so far. Even with a strong performance here, there is going to be serious looks at that position. Howard doing his best as he can, fighting against lots of players. There we go. At least a little bit of effort. That's all I care about. As long as you're giving the effort, that's all I care about. And that's a great throw. Great adjustment. Had him all over. And that was just an amazing touch. Perfect throw. And we're in trouble. Sacked by Murphy. Look at that play. That's kind of like a J.J. Watt play. That was a really good play by him. And here goes Howard. Tries to spin. Really not a fast spinner. Probably should have just kept running forward. Gonna look to throw. I don't want to play it too dangerously, though, so we'll probably look for another Mike Evans corner fade. If it's there, we may take it. Which, of course, it's not. They're making a very conscious effort to stop that. Come on, get a block. Get a block. And Nash scores. What a block. Is that Burton? What an amazing play. Can't even see the celebration. What kind of camera view is this? Who knows? An amazing job there. I just knew it. I was going to just throw it away, honestly. But Nash with his legs. Escaping. Getting the touchdown. 5 minutes left in the second. So far, running for them has not gone well. They are going to run it here, though, and they're going to find a lot of room. That is why you don't talk before play. Wait till the play's begun. Then you're like, oh, well, running hasn't worked very well for him. But no, it's okay. Oh, what a play. Oh, good job. That read definitely got me off. I mean, what? Bunch of tight ends in. Foreman is in. This is, if this isn't a run, I don't know what is. And Roquan gets in trouble. Roquan makes a great play to get to the quarterback. Of course, that was our coverage. So, Roquan, we made a good decision to go with it, but Deshaun just barely got it off in time, and that's a wide open score for Derby. Another opportunity to return the ball. Peppers. Hopefully it goes a little bit better this time. We're just going to take a run right up the gut of that opportunity. 2-yard gain, I suppose. We have Verts. Shaheen is on that very nice route that usually does pretty well. And it goes there. Look at the toes. Look at the toes. The fetish one. Was looking to run the ball on that play, but obviously that wasn't a high percentage look. Howard, big fella, lead blocker. Clowney's been a problem, so hopefully he's not a problem on this play. And Clowney isn't. And look at Breida, he's gone. What a play by Breida. Does not give up. It looked like he had a chance to go down early, and he just kept running. Good blocking. Penetrate the defense. And the words this video have been a little rough. Can't lie. Howard with the really slow spins this game. Gonna go with another run. Howard to the outside. Howard catches some blocks. Howard runs through Tyrann Mathieu, but Cunningham, who's also been very good in the run defense, comes up with a big play. And I think I'm going to run it up the gut. Nash Adcock with the first. Easy. Set up the run nicely. Can we see the play action work now? 2 minutes left. We're in a good spot. And that's not good. Is that JJ? It's Trent Murphy again. Kind of showing up JJ Watt in this game. Mike Evans and Hughes been kind of silent in this game. Can we get them involved? Mike Evans on the curl route, and he just simply drops it. That's not a good look from Mike at all. We're going to go with the screen. If we see Mike one-on-one, we could take it. And we can't even get the ball off. That's going to be a third sack from Trent Murphy. And that could knock us out of field goal range. I believe in Cody Parkey. There's a little bit of win, and it's nothing for him. The GOAT, the best kicker in the league. Clock is running. They're not giving up. They thought maybe they played it safe. They did not. Oh, my Lord, what a throw. And Derby has his second touchdown of the game. They're going to tie this thing up going into half. What a throw. Mike to the outside. That's a great throw. Mike doesn't get his feet down, I guess. That looked very close, to be honest. Thought he definitely had that. Here we go with another play action look. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter what Nash's stats look like. If he throws a pick, who cares? As long as it's for a good cause. Taking a shot. Howard hasn't beaten. He holds on to the 33. I was going to go to Mike, but Howard, he's just been beating Cunningham on those types of routes. And we're going to have a field goal look here to regain the lead. And this could actually be missed. Okay, it's not. Thought maybe we hooked that to the right, but start of the second half, up by 3. Yeah, you're definitely not going to see me show a shank. Potentially one of the worst starts to a second half you can ever have on special teams. Obviously, there's others, but look at Roquan. What a damn play. Loses a yard on the play. To the outsides, and Hopkins is open. Byron tries his best to try to strip that ball out, but of course he's way too behind. It's been a good one. You know, both teams doing a pretty damn even job here. Mack off the edge, can't get there, and gotta give it to Derby. He's kind of showing up today. To the outside, and Derby cannot hold on to that one. Great job by Eddie. It's going to be a 3rd and short. And there goes Amos, who gets the pick. It was a risky decision, but I felt like they were in field goal range. I think you have to take the risk sometimes, and Amos comes up with a huge interception. And it's Amos, so you know I did not have a whole lot of faith in that one. But I believed enough, just enough, and he comes up with it on Hopkins as well. That's a really impressive one. Howard running through. Watt with the chase down. We are short a yard. Copa and company. Howard is not going to get it. That sucks. Could be looking for the quick play to Howard. I think not having Cohen is actually being very huge of a situation for us. I'm just going to have to take a shot, and I can't even do it. Really good coverage there by them. Complete coverage sack, even though it was a blitz. Can't believe how big of a back-and-forth battle it is. Seems like when one team scores, the other team scores. When one team can't score, the other team can't score. But I really don't like the way we have looked. I think they've looked better starting the second half. There goes Roquan, but it's going to be a face mask, and that's huge. We really have to limit penalties like that, mistakes like that. That's a 15-yarder. Puts him right near midfield. It's 3rd down from the 39-yard line, so last play, but if they can get a little bit of yardage, what a play by Manning. Would have preferred the pick, but they might be out of field goal range. It's going to be a close one. They're going to take the attempt. Why wouldn't you? You might as well. Could be a tied game here. Will it be? The accuracy's off by an inch, and I think he would have had the distance by a little bit. We remain in the lead. Howard going to run the ball. Howard finally finding some room. Howard, single man tackle. Can't get through the corner. And that's a little overthrown. Hughes does about as well as he can. He can't get it down. Nash has got to hit that throw. It's not very realistic for us to run the ball in this situation. Come on. We need this conversion. They leave Howard wide open underneath, who's easily going to get the first. I don't know what the hell that was, but I will definitely take that. Good pitch. Howard actually finds some room. Howard slips it, but he gets knocked out of bounds. We had another read option setup, but I think I like the front here. And Howard's going to get caught by Watt there and be 1 yard short of the first. Obviously, we have other looks, but that's going to it's going to have to be a quick look. Uh-oh. Ooh. Tyrann Mathieu almost just completely changed this game. I believe that to be the 3rd field goal of the game. Only up by 6. Almost the 4th quarter, so whoever breaks this out could win the game. Mack is locked up. What a cutback by McLeod. And with Eddie being blocked there, Amos misses that tackle, and that would have been the difference maker. There goes Jabril, and it was tipped at the line. Eddie wasn't there, obviously. He was playing coverage. Oh, man, what a play. Floyd is locked. He's wide open. The AI running the cheese route, and Fuller's gone. The Texans are going to take the lead. I think we're going to take Mike. Ooh, they're on that. And that's a little bit of tugging. I don't know. Oh, Hughes is open. We miss him. Oh, my Lord. That would have been an amazing catch. All right, Rigoberto. What a kick. Oh my God, down to the 4. What a freaking kick. Can't let Hopkins score. Good job. Lost a yard. I don't think we're going to play it that risky again, though. The thing is, they are bringing him down, so I don't know. I think we can blitz, but we just can't commit anymore. Amos can't get there. Please. Oh, he gets the first down, but a great tackle by Eddie. How are we not bringing Deontay Foreman down there, man? Like, it's not like he ran through anybody. He just ran by everyone. That's not even his game. Here it is. Manning with an amazing play. What a freaking play. And now I don't even know what to do. Like, I want to bring an extra, but if we bring an extra and it doesn't get home instantly, we're screwed. We go with Byron Jones on the outside. Corey Coleman, I believe, is there as well. And that's a great coverage sack by Leonard Floyd. Whoever that was over the middle deserves a raise. That tight end was about to break, and that's where he looked like he was trying to throw, but he had to hold it because he just never got in front of him. It was a great play. What a damn block by Shaquem. Floyd at number 55. That man hit him. Hit us hard on the kickoff. Curl route, Mike Evans, and he drops it again. I don't even know if Mike has a catch this game. What is going on with Mike? There goes Howard. That should be a first down. Howard over the middle, potentially Miller as well. Gonna trust Miller, who gets a great break, but what a recovery by the cornerback there. Wow, that was close. Put Burton on the inside, see what we can get. Burton, please. What a catch. Look at Burton going. Trent Murphy with the play to the 20. I thought he swatted that. Oh, my God, that's a huge play. That could be the difference in a field goal and a touchdown here. Breida, not. Jesus, Nash. What a recovery by Breida. But holy crap, please, Nash. What a damn block. Breida, one to beat. He gets the score. That's just stuff you're not going to see from Howard. The cutback, the spin, everything. Breida, man, he has been such a story in the postseason. Now, obviously, this isn't the end of the world if we don't convert, but this would be a huge one to get. 2-point conversion. And I'm going to need somebody to go. Burton is going to be yards short. Damn. Had a couple of guys, but they weren't committing to their route, so I just couldn't throw it to him. We're going to run single high man coverage, which is definitely a little scary. Darren Lee needs to get over there. Cornerback's open. Thank God we were over there with Darren, because that might have been a score. Wow, right out the gate, starting off with a bang. To the outside. Oh my Lord, that route was so crisp. And it is a run. Roquan and company, we did not have the personnel for it, but the effort given there was amazing. Going to press up and hope one of these amazing pass rushers can do it. Roquan gets in there. Great stuff. They played that way too conservatively. If they could have gotten even a little bit closer on that one, that would have been a huge play. Enough talking. This is the play of the game right here. Mack is locked up to the corner. Eddie drops it, but that is fine because that's a turnover on downs. He stepped into that thing with confidence. Honestly, before I looked, I thought that was a score. And Breida slips it for a gain of 4. I don't trust it. Nash is wide, though. Go down. That was really stupidly risky. However, we almost caught the play clock, but we're not going to. Stretch with Breida. They have that covered, but there's really not much more we can do. Ooh, oh, Jesus. That's a huge loss. Probably shouldn't have ran into that. Coming with some pressure. We're going with the play action. Anthony Miller. I don't know the math on it. It's very close. It's maybe 15, 20 seconds. Brady's going to get the handoff. Going to have to cut it right. And please don't fumble. It stays up kind of long there, so going to come with a heavy formation again. Really not looking for the first down. Just looking to try to waste a little bit of clock and just don't fumble. That's not what we needed to happen. Are you for real? I knew Clowney was going to make a play one of these days, and he did. I can't believe I was holding right bumper as we were getting hit, and it didn't matter. To the outside. Come on. There you go, Byron. Score. No, we're not going to score. Going to slide. And we win the Super Bowl. Oh, my God. That was a bit of a startling one. Deshaun just completely ruined the golden opportunity. I would be so pissed as a Texans fan for your heart to just explode like that for nothing. Byron Jones, the free agent, one-year acquisition. I believe it's a 1 year. Comes up with the biggest play of the game. And, of course, that's I don't know why they would, like, okay. We're on to a dynasty. Trubisky basically passed the torch, not willingly, but sent away. And, of course, Adcock, he's the future. He's the man. You know, we've been kind of game managing some of these playoff games. We've been running the ball a ton. But we've been avoiding turnovers for the most part. And the most important thing is we become Super Bowl champions. What a damn game. I know that play really didn't mean a whole lot in the end game, but that's definitely going to make the title somehow most shocking Super Bowl play ever or something. I don't know. That was really shocking, though, in fairness. Like, we basically, I mean, it wasn't over. Like, we did have to kind of run the ball and waste the clock a little bit. But it was basically just a hold on to the ball and we win the game situation. Just like we did here. 29-24 for the victory. Once again, the stadium, the atmosphere of the stadium, it doesn't really feel like a Super Bowl. The sun just came into play. Geez, that actually kind of hurt my eyes. Bright, bright stuff on the screen. Chicago is back on top. Last year, kind of had a disappointing loss. I think it was against the Redskins. Like the first, it was like a one-and-done situation, which really sucked. Cody Parkey had like 5 or 6 field goals in that game. Cody Parkey came up big in this one as well. If I had to guess who was MVP, I honestly would have to probably give it to Anthony Miller. Anthony Miller or, I don't know, maybe Amos. Amos had a couple of really huge tackles, and he had a pick as well. I'd give it to either Amos or Anthony Miller, so I don't know who's going to get it. Hopefully it's not Howard, because honestly he didn't deserve it. Breida deserved it more than he did. I know he fumbled, but Breida came in. You know, he was kind of the guy all postseason where run game was struggling, put Breida in. He can do it, and that's been the case. They're going to give it to Roquan Smith, who had 1 pick, 1 sack, and 6 tackles. In fairness, Roquan was great as well. So, yeah, honestly, looking back, it probably should have been Roquan or Anthony. Anthony Miller did have a great game, though. Can't lie. I don't even think he dropped a pass that game. And Mike, I don't know if he caught a pass that game. Like, he honestly just wasn't a part of the game. He's raising the trophy. I'd feel really ashamed if I was him, but obviously he was a huge part for getting here. And at the end of the day, they did double him a lot. There was, you know, all the corner fade options. Almost every time there was a safety and a corner on him. So it is what it is. A victory earned by the team is a celebration by the team. Let's take a look at the actual game stats now. Looking at it, so Deshaun Watson, he threw 3 picks. Nash, really, even though he didn't throw any picks, barely over Deshaun. Didn't have a whole lot of yards. Percentages weren't super great. Breida was pretty solid. Nash did have a rushing touchdown. He fumbled, but that obviously didn't matter. Derby with 2 touchdowns. Fuller, 1 touchdown. Anthony Miller only had 3 for 52. I honestly thought he did better than that. Jordan Howard, 3 for 66. Mike Evans, no catches. Hughes, no catches. We won the Super Bowl without a single catch from our number 1 and number 2 wide receivers. Great defensive win. Hanson Clark, that missed field goal is kind of big. Can't lie, kind of big. Changes the game quite a bit there. But most importantly, we win. We're on top. And once again, 134 likes. If you guys want to see the series continue, and B, have an off-season stream, which would probably be Friday. Most streams that we would do would be Friday in general. So we get an extension on the contract. We will take a look. Actually, I'm just going to advance now because I don't want the scouting crap to go away. So we have re-signings. We'll get to that in a little bit. Well, not even a little bit. We'll get to that if we stream or whatever happens. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for rocking with me on this series. It's been a fun one. Hopefully you guys, agree with me that it should continue and we can have some more fun on another season. You guys can help me with the draft, see what we can take. And yeah, maybe follow me on Twitter, Jeromepkr. Like the video if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new. But yeah, I appreciate you guys watching. Hopefully you guys come back for next video. But until next video, See ya!